Aquarius, welcome to your Venus retrograde soulmate reading, your relationship reading with your soulmate while Venus is retrograde until November 15th, I believe. So this reading is for all Aquarius suns, Aquarius moons, Aquarius risings out there that may be watching, and it is a relationship reading. This is the exact same format that I do when I do personal readings for people. So if you order a relationship reading from me, it'll look exactly like this. We're also going to be looking 4 months out in the extended forecast, which is available over on Patreon. And we have the Six of Cups coming up here. But yeah, the extended forecast is available over on Patreon. I will leave the link below in the description. So the Six of Cups is a soulmate card. Interesting. It does talk about soulmates from the past, like past life relationships. So you may be connecting with someone who you have a past life relationship with, or you may be thinking about someone from your past here that you have a special connection with. This is a beautiful card in this deck. I just love this card. So if that comes out in your reading, we'll have a better idea if that's the case. But some of you, I do feel, have a past life relationship that you're interested in, a soulmate relationship there. This is fond memories of someone from the past, or thinking about someone that you love very much. Let's see, show me the soulmate relationship for Aquarius between now and November 15th while Venus is in retrograde in Scorpio. What do we need to know? Four of Wands. Some of you may live with this person. You may be living with your soulmate, or you may actually have a marriage or a family or a home with this person. This is a very good card. It speaks to homecomings, private celebrations, marriages, gratitude for the home and family, and being married to this person. So some of you could be married to your soulmate or getting married to your soulmate during this period of time. So if that's the case, congratulations. Some of you may be attending a wedding or celebrating a wedding during this time. Let's see, lots of messages coming out here for Aquarius and their soulmate. Okay, please show me the love relationship for Aquarius and their soulmate. All Aquariuses that may be watching, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please show me the love relationship for Aquarius and their soulmate. And one more, please, for Aquarius and their soulmate between now and November the 15th, 2018, while Venus is retrograde in Scorpio. I'm going to move my little candles here off the tarot mat here so that I have a little bit more room. And we're going to look at your conscious level, what you're thinking about your soulmate, what your soulmate is thinking about you, what is going on in their mind, their conscious level, your emotions, how you feel about your soulmate, how your soulmate feels about you, what is going on in your emotional world, in their emotional world, your behavior, how are you behaving and acting in this relationship with your soulmate, what actions are you taking, and vice versa for your soulmate. What actions and what behaviors are they displaying towards you, Aquarius? And then at the center of the reading, we have the relationship situation, which is the energy that you both bring to the relationship, the soulmate relationship. And it will also give me an idea of what is going on right now between you two. And then we're going to look 4 months out here. So November, December, January, and February in the extended forecast, which, like I mentioned, those will be available over on my Patreon page, www.patreon.com/the good, the bad, and the tarot. Sorry if my voice is a little bit off today. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Can you see that? Very interesting. So it could be that you and your soulmate do not feel supported by each other right now, or there could be issues with a love triangle. Sometimes this can come up when someone is being uncooperative. Maybe you're dealing with an earth sign here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And sometimes this can be shoddy workmanship, not wanting to work together, not being cooperative. So a lack of cooperation or support going on within the soulmate relationship, Aquarius. How interesting. Not in a good way, not in a good way, obviously, for those of you who are know what I'm talking about here. So let's take a look at your conscious level. We have Page of Swords. Your emotions, we have Ace of Wands. Your behavior, we have the Sun. Okay. And now your soulmate, Aquarius, their conscious level, they have the Page of Wands. Okay, so interesting. We have the, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We have the Five of Cups and the Two of Cups reversed in terms of their behavior. So the Five of Cups is their emotions, and the Two of Cups reversed is how they are behaving towards you. The relationship situation is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Normally I don't get a court card here, but we can talk about what that means when we do get a court card in the center. I definitely feel like you could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Okay, now we'll start on your side, Aquarius. In terms of your conscious level, this is what you're thinking about your soulmate and your relationship with them. Well, you may be dealing with someone who is like a page of swords. So very witty, an intellectual, someone who is extremely quick with their words, maybe a little bit immature sometimes. They may sometimes say things that they don't mean to say. They can sometimes come off as a bit of a jerk. It just depends. But I do feel like also in terms of your mental energy, like what's going on in your mind, you are, I feel, observant of your relationship. You know what's going on. You're an intellectual here, so you're thinking about things. I think you might be thinking about communicating, because I do see cards here regarding communication. So you may want to say something to your soulmate. You may have some things to say to them. Now, it is coming up in the upright position, so I don't feel like there's anything bad here. But the Page of Swords is very matter of fact. He's just kind of like, oh, what are you eating for lunch? What did you do today? How is your dog doing? Very just kind of like basic communication here. So I just feel like you might want to say something to your soulmate. You may be speaking to them currently. For your emotions, you have the Ace of Wands. So you're feeling very passionate about your soulmate. You have, I would say, a very healthy sex drive for them. Your libido is probably very good. I feel like you are turned on by them. You have a great amount of passion for your soulmate. Now, I'm also feeling like here, this is just the spark of that fire energy. So you feel a spark between you two. You feel aroused by them. You feel inspired by them. Your soulmate can be, like I said, a fire sign. So they may be, they may turn you on. They may, when you talk to them, maybe you like talking to this person. That's what turns you on. You have the Sun in terms of your behavior. So I see someone here who's quite happy, childlike, innocent, in touch with their inner child. I also feel like here the sun shines on you. I'm also getting freedom to be who you are. Everything being out in the open. I don't feel like you hide anything from your soulmate. You're very open with them. They're very open with you. Well, hopefully we'll take a look at their side. But you're very open with them. You're very, I just see someone here who is very playful, funny, childlike, innocent. You can just be yourself around them, which is beautiful, Aquarius. Okay. And I also feel like in some ways, you're like a sun to them in some ways. You're shining your light on them. You radiate happiness. You radiate clarity. You radiate success. You may actually be in a profession where you're in the spotlight quite a lot of the time. Now, in terms of your soulmate, they have the Page of Wands in terms of their conscious level. What are they thinking about you and their relationship with you? So again, I see communication here. They want to communicate with you. They're thinking about communicating with you. Very fun, very lively, very energetic, very passionate. They might want to start something new with you. They might want to start a fun conversation or go see. They're very adventurous. Okay. They also think of you this way. They think that you're someone that is adventurous, fun, likes to have, you know, you guys could be texting each other, messaging each other, and have, you know, be on the same wavelength there. But they think that you're adventurous and creative and funny and fun. Now, there's something here that makes your soulmate sad. They are mourning a loss. I see someone here who feels regret and sadness and possibly guilt over something that happened in the past. And in this card, we have the 2 cups upright and the 3 cups turned over. So it could be, I'm hearing a choice between love or friendship. They're not seeing the wonderful connection that they have with you right now because they're so, perhaps they've lost a friendship. Perhaps they've lost someone very close to them. They feel sad about something, though, going on in your relationship as well. And as of what I'm seeing right now is they're having difficulty relating to you. They're having difficulty seeing eye to eye with you. You may be separated from this person. I'm not getting that you're separated from them, but there may be disagreements between you. And also the chemistry may not be quite right as of right now because they are feeling some kind of sadness, some kind of grief and despair. Even though I feel like they do think of you in a positive way, in a very, I think they like talking to you, but I think that they are not seeing the soulmate relationship for what it is, and they're not really connecting with you maybe on the same wavelength. Your relationship situation is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So typically this can stand in for an actual person, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And the Queen of Wands in reverse is someone who can be mean, catty. She can be a drama queen. This can be someone who is out for revenge. This may also be a bit of a wallflower, someone who isn't, you know, in her upright nature, she's very charismatic. She's kind of like the momager. You know, she can be like her own CEO, etc., boss, etc. But I do see someone here who is taking on the negative or the dark side of the Queen of Wands in reverse. So I really feel like if you're dealing with a fire sign, something is going on with them where I feel their emotions have been dampened by something. They're not relating to you right now. They may act out, you know, aggressively with you. They may kind of, here I feel like also I'm seeing maybe more of a friendship than a true love relationship. Because with the Court card in the center here, this can say that, you know, the Queen of Wands only sees you as, for example, someone that she can be friends with, but not necessarily, you know, a romantic partner. Even though I feel like intellectually you're on the same level here, I feel that there's something going on with your soulmate where they are extremely sad about something. They can't, you know, respond to you in the same way. there's definitely a feeling here that your partner's light has been dimmed in some way, or your soulmate here feels quite aggressive towards you. And I think the aggression comes from their sadness over something that is going on in the relationship and their inability to connect with you on the same level. So Aquarius, we're going to continue this reading and look at the forecast where this is going over the next 4 months. This reading here is for while Venus is in retrograde, so things can change. There's a dynamic definitely going on here. And like I said, the underlying theme or challenge of this reading is Three of Pentacles reversed. So how are you supporting each other? How are you cooperating together in this relationship? Someone here does not feel supported, or possibly is not working to improve on the basic foundation of the relationship, and that could be a challenge for both of you and your soulmate going forward. So yeah, we're going to explore this over on Patreon. Please join me over there, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care.